Ashley.
And I'm Davion.
And this is our love story. So tonight we said we was going to do Q&A, but I'm also, no, I still need you to look at the question.
Okay.
I'm also going to, there was a question that someone asked us in the last one, and I'm going to answer that one now, because that was kind of cool. What the fuck was it? It was Monique, too.
Yeah, Monique be holding it down.
Here we go. How do you define your love? How do we define our love? How could you define it?
I would define it as unique.
In what way, though?
Like how we complement one another. We raise the bar for each other. We challenge each other.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. But that's different for you? You didn't go through that before?
No. I'm used to just like, yeah.
Doing what I want.
Doing what I want. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happens, happens. It be times where I've tried to, I try to accommodate my part. You know how I am.
Yeah.
I play my part. But as far as being challenged, like doing shit that I probably wouldn't normally do,
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, but with you, yeah, we challenge each other. Yeah.
How would I define this love? Probably unique too. Yeah, because it's definitely not what I've even seen in other fucking relationships or other people. Like the type of shit that we're doing is the type of shit that we should be doing in counseling. Like the shit that people would have to go to couples counseling about because they're unable to do it with each other. We're able to do that with each other. Like for instance, I think I explained to you guys last time that we decided that for us to not be talking over each other or for us to understand each other more, we don't talk over each other. We take turns. So he says what he has to say. If I feel like I want to say something to him, I am going to write it the fuck down, and then when it's my turn, I'll say it. We don't cut each other off, even though it still happens from time to time.
I mean, it's still a work in progress.
It's a work in progress. But we've also, in return, started to respect each other more with what we say, too. So that's also a work in progress. Yeah. Because when we first came together, it was like, okay, we both had egos. You're not going to disrespect me. I'm not going to disrespect you. But we were going against each other. Now we realize that we playing for the same team. So it's a little better now. A lot better. Yeah. All right. So the second question is she asked, trust, communication, or loyalty, which one means the most to you guys?
Communication or loyalty. That's a good one.
Trust, communication.
Because you know how I feel about communication, though. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah. Trust. I thought it was respect, but it wasn't.
Yeah, see, respect.
Yeah, trust. Yeah. Okay, so trust. Yeah, trust. Because trust kind of trumps loyalty.
Yeah, because you know what? I used to always...
Or should I say loyalty trumps trust?
No. Because I used to always go loyalty, right? But then I think, right, loyalty just means I won't go nowhere. I'll always be there for you. That don't mean I won't fuck around.
Right, like a dog.
Yeah, I go over here, but I'll be back.
Right.
I feel like that's what loyalty is. So
right.
I want to put loyalty first.
You want to put loyalty first.
Because I don't want you fucking around.
No.
I don't need you to stay here if you fucking around.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Trust or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Yeah.
Still loyalty? Even though you feel like loyalty means you can still fuck around?
I mean, I thought that was... What's the three?
Trust, communication, or loyalty.
Okay, communication.
You take
I like communication. Yeah.
Okay.
Communication.
All right, so let me see what I'm going to go with.
I'm going to go with communication.
I'm going to go with trust. That's funny, right? I don't give a fuck if you don't talk to me all day. But I better be able to trust you when I hang up this motherfucking phone to still do what you do while you on this phone. So that's a thing for me.
Yeah. I like that. But the reason why I pick communication, right, is because I feel like if we're communicating on what's on our minds, we would be able to know if we could trust the person or not.
That's
Like,
not true, because we could be lying.
why would you be lying?
Because people lie.
Communicate. Then don't
We're
say
two air
nothing.
signs. We'll fucking lie. What do you mean? We'll lie to accommodate each other.
Uh,
So I don't give a fuck about communication.
well, if communication is not like we're not defining as communication as being honest, then I would say trust. Then
I'm gonna say trust. Yeah.
if it's like you can manipulate, like
Yeah.
just, like long as we're
Communication
talking,
can be manipulated.
Yeah, okay, so I'll go trust.
I'm gonna say trust.
I'll go trust.
Okay.
That was a hard one.
It was?
That was a hard one.
A little bit? That's
Little
because
bit.
respect wasn't there. You was looking
Yeah,
for
that's why.
respect.
Yeah, you threw me off with that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so now I've got a question.
Oh boy, I'm ready.
You ready?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see. I got, you know.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
can do this.
phone.
Yep.
Damn it. All my questions.
It wasn't meant.
This is poorly
It
planned.
wasn't meant.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask off the top of my fucking head.
Should
So-
we get the lights so we can see? Like I saw a comment, but I don't know.
You can see the comments though. Right there.
Okay.
Just left Sagittarius read Ash. So good seeing y'all on another spreading love through knowledge. Importantly, leading by example for y'all babies. Right.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
What about this relationship is different than your other relationships?
Shit, damn near everything, but mainly from my point of view. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as a type I have, not as far as physical, but like what a woman brings to the table, right?
Yeah.
Like how they treat a man.
Right.
So it's mainly from my perspective. Like I said, you challenged me to do things that I've never done before. The difference is you help me see the flaws that I've had, and you make me want to correct them for you.
But what made you want to tone your ego down? Because that's a big one.
Yeah,
And I don't
that's a
think
big
people realize how much men's egos are hard to get down. Like, that shit is like trying to get a motherfucker off a pacifier. Okay? Like, for real, because that's what they hold on to. And I don't think that we as women realize that men hold on to those egos as protection too. Those egos come in the form of you not seeing the real them, whether it's for the good or the bad. It's still protecting you from getting to them. So
As good as be.
did you let your ego down for me because you were comfortable, or I made a safe space for you to be vulnerable?
I let my ego down for you because I actually wanted this. So, because I wanted this, I had to make certain sacrifices, and I fought for it.
Do you think I've made sacrifices?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's reciprocated.
Would you
Like-
have still made those sacrifices if I didn't?
If you didn't make any sacrifices, probably not. I probably wouldn't have took you as serious. You've also, because I always talk this fair shit, right? Because I like being fair. I like everything to be fair.
But me too. Shit.
But you've helped me see another side of fair as well, because it was always fair from my point of view,
Oh.
not
shit.
from the whole situation.
It was. What you
Yeah.
mean? Always fair with us, or always fair with all your
No, I'm
relationships?
talking about all together, not just us. I'm just saying, like, and growing up, even like fair. I looked at it just from my point of view.
Like-
Like if you doing something, it ain't fair to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's be fair. If you get to do it, I get to do it. But
Okay.
you don't get to do what I get to do.
Okay.
But I should be able to do what you do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that was a little
That was-
selfish.
but you helped me realize it. I didn't realize I was doing it.
Did you not realize it, or did you not care?
Maybe I didn't care. Or I
Okay.
didn't. I don't know.
Okay.
I just know I didn't look at it like that.
You ain't look at it like that.
It could be I didn't care.
Because I'm pretty sure you were told, you being a selfish bitch, and you just still said, fuck you.
I probably said you're fucking lying. No, I'm not. Shit.
Yeah.
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 But then again, like I said, this right here is something that I want. So even if right then and there my ego was, in that conversation, you see, I go back, I think about it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, you know what?
I think that's dope too.
like, you know what I'm saying?
I think that the thing with a lot of men is, well, with couples overall, the woman wants the validation from what she's saying to you right then and there. And men need time. Well, this man, I can't speak for all men. I've noticed that certain men need time to think before they make that decision or just bow out gracefully. I'll say that because they feel like, bitch, who are you to tell me anything, even if you are right?
I ain't see it yet.
I
Yeah,
ain't
let
see
me
it
see
yet.
it.
Yeah. So I was like, I felt like I held up a mirror to him, and that was really fucking cool. But on top of the fact, I felt like I held the mirror up to you. I felt like you did the same thing to me, which also taught me to not do certain things because I didn't want them done to me.
We hold each
either.
other accountable. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But anywho, any questions out there?
No,
Wait,
nigga,
you
do
have
you
more?
have questions for me? You don't never have questions for me. You're like, bitch, I already know.
Yeah, cause and you know me, I get my questions answered by indirectly asking other questions. You know, I could ask you something else to answer another question I really want to know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on the question from this.
How do you? Okay, so as an Aquarius, how do you feel about other signs? Like, what's your favorite sign?
That's my favorite.
Which
Gemini.
don't.
Hands down.
Okay.
Gemini.
Okay, so before you met a Gemini, what was your favorite sign?
Aquarius.
Okay.
Hey, I'll be honest with you.
But then when you were dating an Aquarius, you hated it.
February.
February. So January
like,
Aquarius.
I feel like January and February is different.
Oh, he doing what? What you say? Laughing like, oh, he doing that too, huh?
Like, all right. So let me see. A question I could ask you, right? All right, but this kind of personal. We ain't there yet.
How personal is personal? All right, you can ask me that.
It's something that I've
wanted to ask me,
but I've been not asking you.
What is? Oh fuck. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Oh shit. You wanted to make this juicy.
I just want to know because it's been on my mind since we talked about it. And every time I think about it, I be like, nah, don't say nothing.
Say something.
I'm about to say something.
Okay.
All right.
Shit. On live though?
No live.
All right, come on.
So, we were just having a conversation. You probably didn't mean nothing by it. But I listen, I pay attention to what you say.
Do.
All right? So, when we were... I can't say exactly what we was, but the conversation we were having about the type of dudes you deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And then you made a comment like, even though you're not my type, I find you attractive. Right?
Davion.
So my question I have to you, right, is since I'm not your type,
yes,
if you ran into your type, would you be like,
you're my person? So there is nothing else for me to run into.
Like,
you just what I meant when I said that was when I first met you. You weren't the person that I would go for. Like, I do have a type. Mm-hmm. So you were something different, which again was crazy because I showed you Gemini reading. Gemini reading said Gemini reading said try something out of the box. And for a while, I had been dating like these light-skinned, overly feminine men who were like real extra. They wanted to be the females in a relationship. And I liked it because I was the masculine one. But with you, it was like I had to learn how to calm the fuck down and be the woman. And it's different. And it was out of the ordinary, but I like it.
Yeah, it sounds good. I like it.
It's true. I do. So no, I wouldn't venture off to somebody else. I like it here. It's fun here.
Good.
The fuck them niggas won't give me what I needed. You is
just making sure.
Perfect.
Yeah, that been on my mind a little bit.
I'm sweating.
I'm
sweating. Don't ask me nothing else.
Ask me nothing else.
What the fuck was that? The fuck? How long we been on here?
That been on my mind. I feel like that was the perfect opportunity. Because you know what's crazy though? I was about to ask you this maybe like yesterday.
Huh?
I'm like, you don't want to.
Were you still talking?
You don't want to argue with it. No.
Okay. I got a question for you.
No, you want
that? No, we in the hot seat. First impression.
With you?
As soon as you met me.
I'm about to fuck her.
first thing that came to your mind? I'm about to fuck her or I want to fuck her?
I'm about to fuck.
I'm about to.
I told you when you called me, even when you left. I said I knew I was about to fuck.
But when you first met me,
when I first met you, had the tight one piece on, the ass poking out.
oh, you just knew.
I'm drunk. I'm about to fuck her.
But how did you think that?
That's how I be thinking.
Was I giving you those vibes though?
No.
So it's wild that you just.
It was once we started talking, right? You kept smiling. You kept a smile on your face.
I'm a flirt.
And so am I. So I'm thinking I'm about to fuck her. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not I'm about to. that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
We flirting with each other. I'm like, okay, maybe we on the same
We was
page.
flirting with other people too.
We were.
So you like about to fuck them too?
Not about to
Everybody's
fuck you,
getting fucked.
But the reason why I'm about to fuck you is because I started spending the most time with you.
No, I said first impression.
Your first impression.
Like soon as you
soon as I seen you, when you asked, excuse me, can I sit here?
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing. I ain't thinking nothing right there.
Okay.
I ain't thinking nothing at all right there.
Okay.
It
so
wasn't.
as the
It wasn't
conversation
until.
progressed.
It wasn't until I sat down with the hair that we started talking.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I'm about to fuck her. Because you had,
And did. I'm so mad now. Cause what?
Because look at the beginning, right? We was like, I sit here. I already kind of had an agenda, like, you know what I'm saying. My thing was I'm about to play spades for a little minute, and then I'm gonna start going around mingling. I'm drunk. I'm probably gonna fuck somebody. It's Father's Day. I'm single. Newly single.
You weren't even supposed to be there though.
What? But I was. So maybe it was meant.
It was meant to meet me to sit the fuck down.
That's what it was meant.
Yeah, I'm a fucker for the rest of my life.
I'm cool with it.
Alright. You gotta come up with questions too. I can't be the only one on the spot. I just asked you a question.
Yeah, now it's my turn. Let me think of one. I ain't gonna ask you the same thing.
Cause they not, y'all don't have no goddamn. He was manifesting.
You feel me? You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all ain't got no goddamn questions. I told y'all to get y'all questions ready.
Let me see. Now, you ain't gotta be thinking of nothing right now. Ain't your turn.
I can get ready ahead of time. This should be interesting. We only doing this for 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Y'all, you ain't about to know all my fucking secrets, bitch. Okay? Cause
So earlier in your cancer readings, it said Gemini's stay on each other's mind.
What?
Do you stay thinking about your cancer?
This is that bullshit. I never think about my cancer.
Never.
I never think about the cancer. He's not mine.
No.
No.
Okay, good correction.
No, I don't think about the cancer at all.
I was just going off of your reading. That's what your reading said.
It was a general.
It was in general. I understand that. Listen, I understand that, right? You always say, if it don't apply, let it fly. I was just asking.
Okay, but do you think that I think about my...
So, no, I don't do that.
Oh, so do you think that I still think about him sometimes?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I think you think about all of them niggas sometimes because of when you're talking to your people, you always bring them up. So with that.
That's because it's relatable. Like when I'm trying to relate to my friends, I'm bringing up what I've been through with those people. I haven't been through certain shit with you.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't get there.
We won't.
Exactly. But with them, I've been to fucking places. I've been to Dick's Not Working. Okay. I've been to not shit central. I went back down to Pound Town again. Came back to not Dick Working. Like I have shit going on. But for the most part,
those questions, Reggie. For the most part, keep going. I'm listening.
For the most part,
you feel me, SB? Okay.
For the most part, I feel like that chapter is over. It was over before I met you, actually. As soon as I realized that I had an issue, I was over it. So I don't understand, and you know that. So I don't know why you think that.
But then you say soon as you realized, you still was going back. So
because he was a friend too. This was my friend for years before that. I'm talking
about you was going back to it not working. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like it didn't work this time.
My friend. I didn't want to hurt his feelings. Yeah, I didn't want to hurt his feelings. You want to stop hanging around a bitch because her breath stink and y'all been friends for years? Might have a bad tooth.
Listen, I won't be all up on him like this.
I wasn't all up on him like this.
You still was doing that though.
I was doing it sometimes. I'm sure I work it out. I'm a nice person.
The reason be sound a bit too close to home. You feel me, SB? She asked me to ask her a question. I'm asking.
Alright, last question, and we both getting the fuck out of here. Um, let me see. I got you. What is the biggest obstacle you think we've overcome together?
The biggest obstacle we've overcome together. Our egos.
We still trying to
Still
combat
try?
that. So we did.
So we didn't overcome that.
Well, yeah, we still.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just wild out. We just wild out this weekend.
That we've overcome. Together.
How the fuck we wound up asking each other questions?
So that's what you turned it into?
They weren't giving us nothing to go off of.
The biggest obstacle we've overcome. I want to say.
Oh, I got another one. I ain't done yet.
Nah.
I got one more.
That's 20 minutes.
For the Gemini, I got one more for Gemini.
I want to
Because
say.
Geminis want to know about Aquarius. They want to get in y'all head. I got to get there real quick.
I think the biggest obstacle we've overcome was the Snapchat shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I felt like it was TT.
I didn't really feel like
it was an obstacle.
No, it was an obstacle because of how it made you feel.
Yeah.
But to me, she was manipulating the situation more. So
it still was an obstacle.
I feel like the Snapchat
that you created.
I feel like the Snapchat was more than that.
I don't fucking know. Nope.
Or we could just.
We can agree to agree to disagree.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Sheesh.
Okay. So, let's see. What is something that you think Geminis need to know about Aquarius is to make their relationships work out the way ours did? Because they ask about you all the motherfucking time. They're trying to figure it out. They need a cheat code. What's the cheat code to an Aquarius?
It's different though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you have an evolved Aquarius that been through shit and took shit from what he's been through, or do you have an Aquarius that's still learning itself?
So give them both.
All right. So before I really felt like, I wanted to be a better me, I was like spewing with red flags. Red flag central. You should not deal with me.
Surviving.
You feel surviving the Aquarius, I'm telling you. Like
surviving the fucking Aquarius.
We love bomb. Narcissist. Any other shit you could think of, we gonna be that to get what we want. I promise you. But the difference is though between us and I would say maybe
bitches is gonna be dropping the Aquarius left and right now.
Nah, because maybe they got evolved Aquarius, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
But how the fuck do you know?
You gotta have patience.
I feel like both of the motherfuckers could be womanizers. Even the even the evolved one still knows how to manipulate very well.
Yes. Very well. But the thing is, you have to pay attention. Like, you have to really pay attention to small things like consistency. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's trying to be manipulative not gonna stay consistent because.
But how long? Because y'all will. What do you mean?
No. That shit will start getting old, especially if we start meeting new people. I want to say I give you a good consistency. If I'm not really feeling you, you'll be good, nice consistency for about 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, but what if you are feeling a bitch, but you still low vibrational?
If you still feeling it, but you still low vibrational,
you don't even know.
It wouldn't still be consistent though, because now that I know that I got you, I gotta get somebody else like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So little things like, okay, you probably didn't get a good night text. I'm probably texting this or FaceTime with this bitch or something, or a FaceTime call before I go to sleep, or it got later, I didn't call you on my break. Like, just little things you gotta pick up on, because we won't tell her. Like, we're not gonna give it away.
Never.
But it's gonna be little things.
And then they don't want to hurt your motherfucking feelings, so they be so not. That's the facade, though. That's the facade. I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I'm gonna give you all these. That's what I'm saying.
Love bombing. Yep. All that's coming into play. It's really hard to differentiate the two. I'm not gonna lie. It's really hard, but you have to be
Yeah.
observant. You have to pay attention
Yeah.
because it's gonna be little signs there here and there that you can connect the dots with.
I was about to say there are telltale
It
signs.
is. It is.
And I feel like
But-
the biggest telltale sign is the consistency.
That-
But it's not the consistency the way that y'all think. Like they will talk to you
Gonna
every
keep going.
day. And again, a lot of niggas, we're used to if the nigga don't like you, them being inconsistent from the very beginning. Aquarius is different. Aquarius cannot like you and still be inconsistent because they have a goal. They can still lay up with you because they have a goal. They can still do shit with you because they have a goal. But again, it's not going to happen every day. That's where the inconsistency comes. Like, you may get a lot more from your Aquarius because they're still trying to get you in, but they're still not the best that they can be because when they are in,
once you win,
they your skin. They are your fucking skin, and they get mad if you don't want to wear them every fucking day. So if your Aquarius by default doesn't want to be worn every day, all day, it's a good chance that y'all are not there.
He got some other shit he got to do.
Yeah, because they're very attentive. They need that attention, and they're not getting it from you. They are getting it from other people.
Because look, no lie, right? When I first started, so the girl that I was talking to before Ashley, once, like she was new too. I was just getting out of a relationship, starting to building my roster back up. I met this girl, and I was just talking to her all day, every day. Late night, well,
That's a Virgo?
early, that was the crazy one I told you was crazy, pulled up in front of
The Virgo.
Yeah. Early morning, late night, right? Afternoon, not too much, but early morning, late night. And I got her what I wanted her to be. Consistently doing everything I wanted her to do. Then I met Ashley. Oh, now I'm doing the same shit with Ashley, talking to her. But we was doing morning, fucking afternoon, night, all day, every day, 24/7. So
I knew that's how I noticed when the storyline changed to go the fuck up the street because I knew every bit of his life, like how he was, based off of how much we were talking.
And then now, the chick who I got before, she getting a little bit less time, and she's getting a little more aggravated because, like, damn, nigga, I ain't seeing you no more. Like, I got you. I'm coming around. Don't worry about it. I got you.
I've been busy.
You know what I'm saying? I got you. I work. But, I got you. And then, I ain't feel like I got Ashley while I wanted her, but it was trajecting in the right way. And, now I gotta give some time back to the motherfucker who's mad and angry and shit now. But at the end of the day, though, I don't even think that's too much of a good example. I was kind of trying to cut her off anyway, though. That bitch was crazy. Like, she took medicine and all types of shit. She was crazy for real. So Ashley kind of was like a saving grace from her. I was already trying to leave her alone. But, like, little shit like that, though. Like, we going to do the most minimal shit that we can do for you to make you feel like we doing something.
But they're doing something. Like, that's the
Definitely
thing
doing
that I
shit,
be
but-
wanting people to catch. They're doing stuff. Like, so if you've already been getting the bare minimums from other niggas, hard cut off versus soft cut off.
Yeah. I like that.
Perfect way to put it. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Alright, so we got to
Anyway.
get the fuck out of here.
I'm saying, y'all ain't got nothing y'all want to ask us.
They don't have nothing they
Y'all
want to
got
ask us,
nothing
babe.
y'all
They
wanna
be
say?
listening. They want to
just be
hear
listening.
what the fuck they have to say.
I want to be listening. Alright, so.
I'm listening to what
Oh.
you had to say.
Alright, so.
Do you have another question for me before we get out of here? You be having shit on your mind that you don't be asking? Wow.
Yeah, right.
You be having shit- We don't sleep with these pillows. You be having shit on your mind that you don't tell me? That's fucked up. You would ask.
Only if it's not really though, no. But if I do it, it's like
For the sake
something-
of not arguing.
it's that like if it's like really not that serious to me and I'm like it can lead to argument, I just be like, fuck it, I ain't even gonna bring it up.
Okay.
But it, like if an opportunity presented itself, like, hey, that's the perfect time. I wouldn't just bring. How sometimes you be like, where did that come from?
Mhm.
I wouldn't bring it up like that. You know what I'm saying? But like how right now, I would have never brought that question up right there.
You're
But
supposed to send this to your mother. The link.
oh word. See random shit.
Forgot. Yeah.
But so as far as like the content that we're trying to create, right? We're not trying to like have a whole bunch of different channels, right?
No.
So this is going to be like story time stuff. This is going to be prank stuff. This is going to
Yeah.
be date nights. Everything is like with us
This
together.
is-
This is it right here.
This is our blog page. So
This is the whole everything, the whole shebang.
don't always look for this.
Yeah. So
Yeah, there'll be a multitude of things. Like we're about to start pranking the fuck out of each other in a minute.
and I also see. I'm not even. I'm gonna let her do it with me. I'm not gonna do it with her because we just figured out the perfect term for her. Like I told her she's the most thug, fragile person I ever met. The most gangster, soft person I know. And
Yeah.
something on Instagram was like, yeah, I'm fragile, but not fragile like soft, fragile like a bomb. Like, you know what I'm saying? You do too much of me, shaking me around till I'm gonna explode. That's the type of fragile she is. And I feel like I'm more understanding when it come to playing, because I play with you. Why did you think that was funny?
Yeah, because it's not fun. And
No.
I was about to start going off just right in there. You're right.
Yeah,
We could do that now. No, 7. We going to do this now. I'll ask about any family interferences. Maybe we can talk about that now.
So are Aquarius, Moon, and somewhat the same?
Yes. Oh yes. Yes. Okay. So I never told him this, but the Cancer that I was dealing with had an Aquarius moon, and they had a lot of similarities when it came to fucking around with other bitches. Like they are good at manipulating and constantly being there. But Cancers are also that way too. So I don't know if it was because first of all, if you look up the King of Cups is Cancer and Aquarius, because they both know how to woo females. They both can be very caring and nurturing on the low, but again, it's for profit. In case y'all didn't know, Cancer wants to be loved back. Aquarius wants whatever the fuck you got. Okay? So, yes, the moon is absolutely the same. Oh, shit. He has an Aquarius moon?
Oh, shit.
You can't really pay attention to when they get mad.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well, wait, first, you say you call him out on it, right? So, it's a certain way to do things, right? Especially if he don't feel like he's doing anything wrong. He may be, but you gotta approach it a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying?
This would definitely be the person to talk to about shit like that.
Yeah, because like if I'm doing something and not noticing that I'm doing it, you can't say you doing this. I'm gonna say no, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been called
didn't
a
do
liar
that.
quite a few fucking times.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think a better way to approach it would be like, instead of just calling them out on it,
introduce them to what they're doing.
exactly. Be like pay attention to. Have you noticed? You're like, I feel like this is what's being done, so he can start paying attention to it now. And then when he do it again, he'd be like, damn, you know what? She was right. I do that, and then now he'll get to correct it. But just accuse them, he don't feel like he's doing nothing wrong. Ego just comes straight forward. Like,
let me tell you how I do.
Straightforward.
Let me tell you how I've gotten him to realize that he does have an ego, and some of his shit ain't nice. I did it to him. You do shit to them that they do to you, and if they care, they like, damn, why the fuck you do that? Oh, but when you did this, like, oh, I did do that. That's fucked up. Yeah, I because if Aquarius, okay, so first of all, Aquarius moons or Aquarius is period don't learn from other people. They learn from going through it. Okay, am I lying?
No, not at all.
So you can't just say, oh, you hurt my feelings. They have to have their feelings hurt. You can't just say if you do some shit like that, it's gonna hurt your feelings. They need to experience that hurt in order to know that the grass is fucking green. Wait a minute, where we at here? What am I supposed to be looking? Yeah, a lot of things. Well, the fact is that the fact that you're making you saying he don't see it. She said
as
he
you
don't
said,
see it?
like how don't you see it?
Nah, they don't see it because they don't feel like it's them. They feel like the reason why it's happening is because of you. You're the problem. You're the issue. Because again, they are nice. They're good people. They know how to be good boyfriends, or at least put on a facade as if they know what bitches want. I'll say that. So knowing what you want and giving you what you want, how the fuck are you still not happy, bitch? Like, what else do you want? And it be like little shit. Like, nigga, I want you to wash the dishes. Like, it was nice that you bought flowers, but you know, you see me struggling in here today. Why don't you help? Okay, they are very delusional. He know that. He know that. Even though he won't say he's delusional, he knows Aquariuses are extremely fucking delusional. Even in their identity, who the fuck they think they are.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Seven.
They are great people, but they delusional. And I feel like a lot of that is ego, because they feel like they're the best people in the world. They are good people, but they ain't the fucking best. And they do have flaws like the rest of us, but they don't think they have them. And they think they shit don't stink. And when you tell them that they shit stink, baby, you better be perfect. Because they're coming for you next.
We got flaws, our shit stank, and we may be delusional. But so is everybody, and we way less than that than everybody else.
See? What? What? That's the problem.
Point blank.
And this is why him and his ex couldn't get along. Ain't no way in hell.
It is what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why you think y'all narcissists.
No lie was told.
Every lie. It was a big lie. But you know, that's all about perception. That's okay. That's okay. It's all about perception.
You feel me, Seven? Uh-huh.
It's all about perception. Seven must be Seven, what's your sign? Because you up here signed with this nigga a bit too much.
Nah, not a Gemini. Geminis know we got issues.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'll put my red flags on the table. I don't even act like I'm perfect. I know I come into this bitch, I'm a little dark. But I'm going to give you some flowers and go, surprise! I'm going to be nice.
So look, we was thinking about doing a 24-hour challenge, no phones too, right? How y'all feel about that? Oh, we weren't thinking about that?
Yeah, okay.
My husband was damn. Damn. Ain't make it, Seven? Ain't make it? Stand on it.
What's your sign, Seven?
The phones ain't nothing. Like, we got each other phones, so that trust part right there, that's nothing.
Yeah, no, we meant like 24 hours with no electronics.
Yeah, like no electronics, no internet, no IG.
Damn. Sorry to hear that, babe.
I'm like, wait, he passed that.
She's a Capricorn.
Okay. I thought you said I'm Kevin.
No.
Okay,
no,
sorry to hear that,
Capricorn.
bro. Okay.
Damn, at 38. See, and that's another thing. You see that? 38.
I'm gonna be here. I downloaded my countdown app. I got 61 more years.
I'm not playing. For real. And there was another one. What did she say?
She said something about family something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. Where is it?
You said you want to ask a question about family something or something like that?
Oh, family interferences.
I don't feel like that's a problem for us.
It was.
I'm telling you now. I don't feel like that's a problem.
That was just overall. Like, did y'all have?
Yeah, we did. So
he got a whole bunch of aunts that's not really his aunts. I don't like that. Like, if the bitch not your aunt, for real, she's a regular fucking female and she has to go. Like, it's no need for her to, what the fuck is this? And I know that's fucked up. And it's like, what the fuck? But I've also seen his aunts do shit like send him pictures of pussy. I was on live when that happened. So a lot of Geminis knew that already. So now at this point, bitch, no, you can't do that. We're not doing that. I don't give a fuck.
Can I ask them if it's a difference between pussy and what was sent?
Go ahead. Get right on the head.
All right.
Get right on the head.
So she keeps saying that pussy was sent to me. No pussy was sent to me. You couldn't see no lips. You couldn't see no clit. You couldn't see none of that. What happened was, she was telling me that she needs to shave because she's hairy.
Why the fuck would your aunt be telling you her coochie hairy and sending a picture of the top of her pelvis
So
up here.
it was the
up here.
the pubic hair.
A whole picture of your. This is your vagina. I don't know what the fuck. After this is the coochie hole. This is your vagina, and the shit
That's
was.
pubic. So this is my dick.
That's your pelvis.
Yes, your pelvis.
Yeah.
Not so. This is vagina.
Yeah, this is a part of that. It's pelvis
This
and
your
vagina.
pelvis too.
Okay. Well, whatever the fuck you want to say, she shouldn't have been. Your aunt shouldn't show you that. That's equivalent to that little girl waxing the people pussies in the fucking salon. Is this your aunt or not? So yeah, that was a thing. And then I also feel like his mama be a little extra too.
That's what I was going with. I thought it would have been so more so my mother like overstepping certain boundaries.
Yeah, his mom had to learn her place too.
She said, "Oh nah."
Exactly. His mother. All these females are his mother's friends. So off the rip, mom felt like I'll get to that next. His mom felt like she could override what the fuck I said, and I'm like, ma'am, nah. He came out of that pussy, but he's still in this one. Like, it's not the fucking same. Somebody asked, so what do you think about following exes on social media?
I don't think it's no need for it.
It's not. It's really not. It's really not. But I will say this. I was still following the Cancer because, again, I didn't want to make him feel like, oh, since you got a boyfriend, now you're just cutting me off. But I had made it very clear to him that we couldn't go on dates no more and we weren't going to be fucking. And I felt like that was all I needed to do. But watching it unfold, and you know what's so crazy? He's still on my social media. He's still up there, but he says absolutely nothing. But he sends crazy fucking text messages to my phone, which he has. And I feel like that is another person who doesn't anymore, but did at some point interfere in the relationship. Like, that was a big problem.
Yeah, he was overstepping a lot of boundaries too.
He was. That shit was crazy.
But the thing is, the fact that we communicated about it, we decided we wanted to do what was best for our relationship instead of worrying about trying to save other people's feelings, because we tried.
Word.
And once we tried and you keep going, okay, now it's like, all right, we picking our relationship over this stupid shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because if you don't fucking get it, you're just not getting it.
You're not going to get it.
Yeah, for real.
You're going to keep doing the same shit, and it's going to keep bringing unnecessary strain on us. I looked at that. Unnecessary strain on us, and we ain't with none of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they are, would you think they still want to keep tabs on such things?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah. Because, again, you have to care to some point.
Yeah.
You have to care to some... Even if... Now, let's say this. You have to care to some point to delete that motherfucker. And you got to care at some point to keep them there. Because you're still actively seeing this person on your social media. And I know we could do shit like, make it incognito so they can't follow us or we can't follow them. But still in all, this person still has access to you and you still have access to them. So if my man is still following a bitch that he used to fuck with, I'm going to think you want to still keep tabs on her, and then my wheels start turning. Are you keeping tabs on her because you're hoping that you still got time, or what is the analogy behind keeping the ex around in the first place?
I want to know, what's the purpose? Like, if your reasoning for doing this doesn't make sense, then they need to go. Like, what's no point?
Because that kind of goes hand in hand with the best friend. Although he had moved out, he was still keeping the key, and I'm like, why the fuck do you still have a key if you don't live there anymore? It was like, oh, because I just kept it. It's like, okay, but do you want to still be there? Are you trying to live there again? What the fuck is going on? Get a bitch a key.
Right, that's what I said. I was told it's not that deep. I just don't pics.
See, your boyfriend be on some bullshit.
My thing is,
he on some bullshit.
Listen, because what I started doing, right? Because if it's not that deep, then it shouldn't be that hard to delete them then.
Yep.
If it's not that deep.
Yep.
Because if it's bothering me and you know what I'm saying, and you care about me, I'm who you dealing with, you should not want something bothering me. You should take care of it.
Yep.
So if it's not that deep to you, then delete it.
Yep.
If it's not
hey,
that
y'all
deep,
been together too fucking long for this nigga to still be having his exes on his page any fucking way.
that talk will be had.
You met your Aries around the time that I met the Aquarius, so I don't fucking understand why he would still have his exes on his page. Like, I don't know. That's a bit odd to me. And then the fact that he still kept them up there after you said you had a problem with it.
That's a problem.
You're not validating my feelings
at all. Because it's not deep to you, it's deep to me. Get rid of it then.
But see, he's also an Aries. And if I'm thinking from my Aries moon, then I'm thinking you can't fucking control me. Who the fuck are you to tell me that I have to delete somebody? That's my ego. See, because
That's the
that's the
problem.
moon part. That's the moon side of me is also where my ego lies. And I feel like that's because when you become emotional, you start to act out. And I feel like if you become emotional, if your nigga become emotional when you bring up another bitch, that's something that needs to be talked about or dealt with. And I don't even think that's a conversation that needs to happen at that point.
I don't think so either.
Because you
the
still
answer right
this
there in your
motherfucker
fucking
for real.
face. It's right there.
If you still talking about your ex on social media, if you still following the motherfucker, if you still crying about the motherfucker, if you keeping pictures, text messages, y'all, you still indebted. You miss them. You want them. And that's a fact. Because nobody is sitting around having random people. Well, then again.
And then the fact that it happened mad times.
That's why I'm about to say, then again. Because it could be that he just doesn't care. But again, you not caring and me bringing it to your attention should be something that you consider.
Exactly.
So I can't even necessarily say that.
Because real talk, SB, I told you, right? This was the woman that made me want to put my ego aside. I've had women that was probably saying the same stuff that you were saying that I was dealing with. Yeah, we had talks about this, and we got
They
into
definitely
argument.
were because I read the text messages.
He got upset, or we started arguing because I just brought this up. It's because fuck your opinion. I don't really care that much.
That's exactly what it is. They changed.
You're gonna still be right here anyway. You ain't going nowhere.
They changed for who the fuck they want to change for. That's a fact. He's not doing that shit because he don't want to.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing. He made a lot of changes, but it's still some shit I do not like.
Yeah.
I mean, well, all right. So if he is like progressing, then one step at a time. As far as this fuck deleting ex, I don't think that should be a problem.
I think
she should have been deleted.
I think that nigga should have just deleted his fucking ex.
Because my thing is, if y'all can't come.
But did he delete his ex? Is she still actively on his social media? Because if she is, then he's keeping tabs.
Yeah, definitely. Because if something so small like this, y'all keep having the occurrence about, imagine the big shits that y'all not going to be able to get settled on because y'all can't get on the same page with something so small like this.
I can't get with you not getting over your ex. Yes, she is still on his page. That's a problem. But what, did he just decline to take her off altogether? Did he just say, no, I'm not going to do it? Because my thing is, did you say take it off?
Yeah, she brought up mad times.
Oh, them motherfuckers are still, they still have a connection. They still have a connection.
And then on top, we said they got history too, so she probably been there through mad ass relationships already. Know how he is. Like, probably told this she ain't gonna last. I'm gonna be here.
Yeah, she's the reliable dog.
I don't know how long y'all been dealing with each other. She said since around the same time as us.
Baby, she is the reliable dog. She's the reliable dog. They all Aquariuses have one. She's all reliable.
He's an Aries.
But he's an Aquarius moon.
He's an Aries.
He's an Aquarius moon.
I gotta try to throw Aquarius under the bus.
But let me tell you something. Aries alone keep one person around that they care about and everybody else is people that they fuck with. So if he's keeping her around, the severity of their relationship is way more serious than you know.
Okay. So she never asked him to remove. She never asked him.
Oh.
She just keep she keep bringing it up as an issue and want him to do it on his own.
Be very blunt. You have to, that in my opinion, with me to because I think his moon is in Virgo. I do. I think his moon is in Virgo. It's either in Virgo or Gemini.
I think it's Gemini.
And I swear to you, you have to be very direct.
Is she a Cancer?
Oh, is she? Let me tell you. To my sisters and them and mother-in-law who may be watching this.
Sorry.
This is not a direct attack on you. Cancer women are extremely naive and gullible. Okay? And they have this thing where they feel like if they're not in a relationship with the person and they're both doing them, that nothing means nothing. Like, it's like, oh, if you got a girlfriend and I got a nigga, or we not together, whatever, it's not a big deal. They don't really respect themselves the way that they should in relationships, and they take the shit end of the stick a lot. Okay, that's why a lot of times they get done wrong because they be there trying to be like a cheerleader to a nigga or be there for a nigga way too much, and then the nigga just dogs them out or doesn't never even see the worth in them because they don't give them that. So that Cancer bitch is a perfect reliable dog. She don't even know her worth.
And he said the way he explained the relationship, she seems that way, very naive and shit.
They are very naive.
Listen, he fucking around. You know what I'm saying?
I won't necessarily say.
No, not like saying he cheating, like fucking around with her.
I want to pull a card.
I'm not saying he's fucking around with her. When I say he's fucking around, wait, let me explain though.
Okay.
When I say he's fucking around, I'm saying like he playing with fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's going to that line. Maybe not trying to cross. He's definitely going to test your chin. And if you keep allowing him to keep this going on and you staying with him,
you think so though?
Yeah. He's not. But why?
They've been together for 2 years.
Okay, but why change anything I got going on if it's my situation not changing? You gonna keep complaining.
I'm wondering if he really cut the Cancer off. But Cancer's bitches is okay for. Oh my God! I can't do this. I can't do.
Pull it, Ash.
I can't.
I wouldn't know. I feel something behind the curtain. He said, "Pull it, help her out."
I can't get into it the way I want to get into it because I don't want to trigger other people. But I will say this again. They're okay with being a side bitch. They're okay with being less than a side bitch. They are okay with seeing the person sometimes. They are very delusional. They will tell themselves, okay, certain things. I ain't even got no cards. They will tell themselves things to keep the relationship flowing that aren't happening. They get delusional. Okay? I've done readings for Cancers who have told me that they've gotten rings from a nigga and told me that they were engagement rings and then I finally unfolded the whole truth and it was a promise ring. The bitch never had a ring. They were never even in a relationship. This is somebody that they were just sleeping with, okay? So they're delusional and they make up these realities in their head that are fake.
Fake.
I don't have no other way to put it. They crazy as fuck.
Look, SB, real talk. SB is Gemini, right?
Yeah.
SB.
You know better. You know better. Like for real. I don't think it's like her.
But why aren't you being more direct with him? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't beat around the bush. Don't pussyfoot it.
Because she's trying not to be too aggressive.
Well, I told you're gonna keep like this.
Trying not to be too aggressive.
He's
a day after me.
Day after you. Look,
she's not even supposed. That's not even her energy. That's why she's so fucked up right now. She asking all these questions because she know already. She knows something wrong.
After dealing with this one right here, I don't see how y'all not more direct. I mean,
I've been through some shit though. I've been through some shit. Like this who I am is also an evolved version of what I've been through. Because baby, I'm definitely not my pain. And I think my pain has made me be more direct in the future because I wasn't. I was like that. I was like that. I was in I told you with the Scorpio. I was married to a Scorpio and he would just say whatever and I'd be like, okay, cool. And then I had to start paying attention to the fact that I was letting the nigga who didn't know shit lead me. You know, and that comes in time, and you'll learn very quickly that the man who can lead you can also listen to you. You know, like that's a big thing. And if your man not listening to you, then he shouldn't be leading you because again, y'all are a team.
Yeah, I think you should. Like even if you don't want to say, right? Like,
I wouldn't break
now. Yeah. Listen, I wouldn't even be like, look, I want you to remove her. Like on a more like practical approach, right?
You gotta play mind games a little bit.
Just be like, babe, you know what I'm saying? You know I keep bringing up your ex and it makes me feel type of way. Like, if it's not that serious to you, I mean, you know it's serious to me, would it be a problem if you just removed her?
Can I, you know, let me tell you how I'm...
And then that way, you'll know off of his decision, which way he leaning towards more. If he care about her more, her feelings more, or your feelings more. I feel like they answer a couple of questions.
Let me tell you how to do this while playing with the Aquarius moon, okay? Start a conversation as if it was a third party, as if it wasn't your story or his story, but somebody else's story. So my friend, is that not my shit? So my friend, right, is dating this guy, and the guy still has his ex on his Instagram, and I feel like that's crazy as fuck because if they still on each other's social media, they got to be dating each other. They have to be seeing each other. You did that. Oh, see this shit. Why didn't you go right? That was your that was your moment. Mm-hmm. That was your moment. That was your moment to say, so why the fuck do you do it? Like, that was your moment right then and there to go in, because when I start doing that, I'm Gemini. I'm Gemini.
And then that's more so what I was saying. You ask a different type of question, you get a certain type of question answered.
Yep. Manipulated. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
But nah.
Because a lot of times they're not gonna want to tell you the full out truth. I've walked him into a couple of conversations like that before, and then he realized that he's talking too much, and be like, "Oh, wait a minute, but I wouldn't do that to you." Like, "Oh no, nigga, but you do it like that."
Nah, it'd be something that I've done maybe, or that I would have done, but I wouldn't do it to her. Like I'm trying to tell. I'm on a different path than I've been.
A person's core values never change. Okay, and that's one thing that I am fully aware of.
I told you that.
I don't think your core value is cheating.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's your core value. A person's core value is who, because you don't cheat even on the bitches you don't like. Like, just don't do it. Like, he's like, your core value is who you are. So if a motherfucker been cheating all their life, that's who they going to be. If they've been a liar all their life, that's who they're going to be. What they learn in time is how to do it better, how to perfect it. And you will never be able to change that from him. So if you notice the same story with your Aries every motherfucking time, like, the only thing that strayed me away from saying my Aquarius is a full-on narcissist, manipulative motherfucker that just don't care about bitches and use everybody was the first girlfriend. The first girlfriend, he actually cared about, loved, and liked, and carried that love for her over the years. A narcissist could never. A narcissist would never be able to carry care or realize that they dogged a bitch and did them wrong, and you know what, I could have been a better person, or even apologize. That shit takes you to grow up. And I feel like, again, that's a part of your core values, to even realize that I was fucked up and I had to change. You got to find out what your Aries core values are. If that nigga is a cheater, that's going to be him. If he's a liar, he a liar. He a liar. That's who. And a lot of Aries are liars. Like, I had an Aries friend that stole money off my fucking car and swore up and down she didn't know how it happened. They lie. So that's probably his core values. And if his core value is to be a fucking liar and a manipulator, he's probably going to do it to the both of y'all.
I think you should be straight up with the nigga. I don't know how deep things.
I don't know if she's going to be able to deal with him.
That's what I'm saying. Get it out the way now.
Yeah,
do it now.
I dealt with I told you my son's father was an Aries, and he never turned into the guy that I needed. Even after I left him and I moved on to the other person, he was still trying to get me back, but still the same exact person. I just feel like Aries have to be with someone who is going to accept them for every bit of fucked up person that they are. I don't think that Aries can be with us unless they are tired, period. And I don't think that Aries are for May Geminis. Just honestly, I feel like Aries are for June Geminis, because June Geminis have the ability to push them. Whereas though with Gemini, May Geminis, we kind of get frustrated and give up. We give up. Fuck you. June Aries try to stick it out a little bit more than us. You already want to leave. And you probably will very soon. They're too headstrong for us. We don't like that super stubborn shit. You gotta let us win sometimes.
And then sometimes too, when you try to play mind games with somebody, sometimes you end up losing. I mean, not always win mind games. You want to play the game. Sometimes
they
you lose
are very
the game.
Unaccountable. Yes, that is the truth. And it could be, again, coming from his perspective, where if I don't feel like I did anything wrong, I didn't do anything wrong. I can't take accountability for something I really don't feel like I did. But then, bitches, you blind?
Mm-hmm. Like, in my mind, it played out differently than in your mind.
Definitely, fire signs are definitely toxic, because I am 60% fire. I have Aries fucking moon, Sagittarius rising, Leo south node, and over the years I've learned my triggers to stop. But in the beginning, right off the rip, my relationships, we had to cheat on each other. If you weren't cheating, I was already cheating, and I was cheating, and I was having fun with it. Like I was just like, oh y'all, everybody need to learn how to get along. Why y'all so mad? I don't go with none of y'all. Like we are extremely toxic, and I have Aries friends, and my Aries friends are like that too. Like my Aries friends are with this shit's big hoe energy, okay? But over time they learn that they have to calm down, because even now in relationships we get excited with arguments. It's like after me and Davion argue, we have the best sex. We be getting along all fine, sliding everywhere with each other, just inseparable. It's weird, but that's really how it works. And the best thing about it is Aquarius, although they like to say they don't like drama, they like to rebuild. The sign of hope loves to rebuild. So they need the chaos in order to be able to rebuild. I don't think they realize that. Because I am drama. I don't have nothing else but drama and a little bit of love in there in between. And he loves it. And he would never admit it, but all of that shit together is the perfect formula. I'm not too toxic to where as though we can't get back together after an argument, but I'm toxic enough that bitch we gonna fight. Like it's like we've had at least 4 arguments this year, and he's already had water thrown on him. Like it just is what it is. But it works for us, the fire signs. I don't know how the fuck I'm a Gemini.
I think the only fire I got in me is Leo, though, right?
You don't have Leo in you. That's
Well,
your
that's just
opposite.
my
That's your opposite.
But that motherfucker be coming out.
That nigga be coming out. I feel like a lot of times when he drinks, he's a Leo. Drunk him is a Leo. Okay? And the drunk him gets cursed the fuck out.
And the drunk him do some cursing now, too.
The drunk him, yeah. The drunk him will pack up all his shit.
Listen, this right here, the Aquarius goes inside, and the fucking ego is just running the show.
Yeah.
I don't even know what be going. I'll be like, that happened?
Yeah.
That wasn't me. I ain't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We switched places.
It's like complete, total opposites. It's almost like he's a Gemini, too. That's why I said his moon... that's why I said his moon has to be Gemini or Virgo, because I can't for the life of me understand how the fuck he switch up like how we do.
SB, I think you should keep it 100 with this nigga. Don't play no motherfucking games. You tried that already. You already tried the mind game.
I think she talked about it too much. She gotta make some action happen.
And the action, she said, is the conversation happening? I think she said tonight or tomorrow. She said if it's over, the relationship over, it's over.
I don't think they need to have a conversation about the social media anymore. I think they need to have a conversation about the bitch.
Because she never put forth her real feelings. She don't want him on social media, and he don't know that.
I wouldn't even say nothing about the social media because she
don't
want him on the social media because the bitches.
But the thing is, he's a liar. So they can have a conversation about the bitch. He's gonna lie.
This is the whole point. My conversation ain't for you to tell me lies. My conversation is for you to hear how the fuck I feel. Now, at that point, when I tell you how I feel, if you don't feel like you need to make any actions, you know that's my shit. If I tell you something and you don't fix it, then that's my answer.
They've been through that already.
She gonna do it again, okay? Because sometimes you have to do it over and over again before a motherfucker. I told you things plenty of times, and then you got it. Sometimes niggas be thinking you playing with them. They do. And I feel like that this last conversation that she needs to have with him needs to be based on the female. Listen, I am triggered. Why are you triggered, SB? Because why the fuck do you still have this bitch on your page? Like, I'm starting to feel like you still want to be with her. Where is this coming from? My intuition.
Oh, look at this. Too much talking. Keep talking about him, about her. So you have another conversation about her?
Yep. And let me tell you why. Because this is the last motherfucking conversation you gonna have with him about her. And it's just for clarity at this point. This is closure. My back hurt. This is for closure. That hurts even worse. I don't want to do that.
No, just sit back. Just go all the way back.
Okay. I need to have one last conversation. Okay? Yeah, that did help. One last fucking conversation is for clarity, okay? And if it doesn't work after that, then you got your answer, okay? And that gives you closure as well, because you're gonna be in your head after that breakup, like, did I make the right decision? If he didn't choose you, then you made the right decision every fucking time, okay? Because the basis of that conversation is based off of your feelings. And you feel some type of way. And you shouldn't be in a relationship and feel some type of way about it and not be able to talk to your partner about it. I'm serious about that. Because that shit gives us anxiety.
And I'm not even going to lie. I choose her every time. Even I don't even have to agree with her. I could completely not agree with her. Only person that's going to know I don't agree with her is her. She got a problem with anybody, I'm going to go address it. Probably before I address, I'll let her know. Like, I feel like it's da-da-da. Yeah. No, I know, da-da-da. Yeah. Okay, cool. Blah, blah, blah. I handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't agree with
it. Even if he don't fucking agree with it because it makes me feel some type of way, he fucking fixes it.
I'm going to handle it.
And I feel like that's the perfect partner to have. Because you would do it for them. You would fix shit for them. You would change it. You didn't already change your life. I'm pretty sure you had shit that you was doing before you met him that you stopped. Why the fuck can't he give you that same respect? Because that's love. We got it. This is our channel. It's all about advice.
We bounce each other. He's a mellow man and you're a top flight security type of. Yeah, we say it all the time.
All the time. He's the mellow one. I am irate. All the time. It's almost like Aquarius and Aries and not Aquarius and Gemini. The Aries or the fire comes out way more than Gemini. Yeah. Way fucking more.
I swear, this girl, man.
And people don't even be knowing it. Like, I think people probably think I just be like calm and content. I'm yelling 90% of my day. I want to fight 60% of my fucking day. Okay? And willing to 60%. It's him talking me off the ledge or talking to people so I don't have to talk to them or driving so I don't have to drive. Like, yeah.
You motherfucking firecracker.
Yeah. It's deep.
I agree. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Might as well, man.
SB, if it's
but listen, if you're not ready to leave the nigga, don't have the conversation.
That was my next conversation with you. If you ain't ready to leave, then don't leave. If you're tired, then go.
Face to face or now we call him.
Face to face. Face to face.
I feel like face to face.
Everything should always be face to face.
I want to see body language. To me, talks more than what your mouth saying.
Yep. Even if you lying, I'ma still know. I'll be a little offended.
When you on your nurturing shit is very soft, right?
I be trying not to offend people though, but I feel like sometimes y'all be needing to hear the truth. And I feel like other readers don't really give Geminis the truth. A lot of readers give Geminis or just signs this fucking fluffy ass pillow for y'all to lay on, and that's what keeps y'all in these toxic ass relationships so long. But they could just be doing this, or maybe it's not a third party, maybe it's 3 people who are talking to him, or maybe, bitch, it's 3 people in this motherfucker and you knew because you felt it, and why the fuck are you still laying and letting this nigga do this shit to you repeatedly? Like, it's me being mad that you're allowing somebody to do that to you, because don't I get mad at you when you allow people to do shit to you? I don't like people being hurt. I don't like that shit. That shit hurts me probably because I'm an empath. I see it. I know it. I feel like I want more for y'all. I want more for myself. I almost get upset when I see people trying to do shit like that to me. So if you're a Gemini, bitch, I'm mad for you. And I'm mad that you're allowing this motherfucker do it to you because you could have been alone, honey.
Experience. You dress my ass up every time. I want the raw truth.
Yeah, nah. I feel like y'all need to hear the truth exactly the way I say it, because motherfuckers is pulling bull. Everybody else already being soft with you. Everybody else already lying to you. Shit, the nigga probably already lying to you. Your friends probably already lying to you. You don't know who to trust. I guarantee you when you go to my page, you're going to know you can trust the fuck me. Okay? Yeah. I am not going to lie to you.
Okay, so she's saying she know him. He going to be pissed, so they going to have... Shit, your ass should be pissed, SB. What the fuck if he pissed?
No, but that's a Gemini for you. Even though it's bothering us, we still worry about how the other fucking person is feeling. That's wild, right?
When I'm pissed, I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Nothing. Like, I be having to talk him off the ledge.
Yeah,
like, wait a
I
minute.
gotta calm down.
This
The
is
kid.
going too motherfucking far right now. Like, it's me. Smell my hand.
I gotta calm down the kid. If I'm mad, I feel like I'm being played. Or
the Hulk. That shit is like dealing with the Hulk. Like, for real, you gotta really hug this nigga. Like, come here, because you're going crazy over here.
Because when I'm not upset no more, then I don't even want to have the conversation. I don't even care no more. Like, you know what? Give me a hug now.
Yeah.
I need to get this out when I'm upset, because you about to get all this.
But that's the problem, because we're both like that. But he tries to calm me down before I get there, and then I try to calm him down after he get there. Because we both be in there like the Muppet. I don't give a fuck.
the dude.
Like, see, I be trying to be calm, but I don't give a fuck. Like, that's really us together in the house together, though. These poor kids.
I mean, but SB, I mean, look, if you feel more confident or better doing it tonight over the phone, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But
I do. If that's the case,
it need to happen.
I feel like y'all should still be in the house together, and you should text him.
Yeah, we do that too.
If you feel like it may be triggering, then text him.
If it's gonna go overboard, like certain things might get said the wrong way,
text him.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're very animated too. We don't know how to hide nothing. It be all over our face. Okay, we start getting loud. Then we start getting physical. Like, to avoid all of that, if you know it's gonna be, and because Aries do that shit too, they start getting loud when they get mad, physical, okay, emotional, extra. To avoid all of that from the both of y'all, text each other. And if that motherfucker stop texting you, that's your answer. If he don't give you what you want, that's your answer. Because then you don't want to settle. Ever. What you say?
Yeah, we just had a blow up too, and I hit him. Keep your goddamn hands to yourself. Listen.
I know you ain't.
Come on, stop. Listen. Keep your hands to yourself. All right. Listen, are y'all in like that talk? Like y'all fight each other, or like was this like a one-time thing, or like is it a reoccurring?
It's one time, not toxic.
I mean, it could be a mistake. Shit happens. Okay. Shit happens.
Yeah, cause I've been round kicked before. No, I haven't.
But now you want to talk about me?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not too crazy. I'm gonna run to his mouth. We don't fight the first time I hit him. Oh, all right.
Yeah, you want to text that nigga. Yeah, I want to text. Okay, that's about the easiest way to get that off your chest. Because my problem with Aries, though, he's going to act out. And there's no other way for me to tell you. He's going to act out. You are not going to get the energy that you would want from them. I don't know what it is with Aries men. For some reason, they just always have to be the victim.
I mean, the Aries men that I know is fucking crybabies. I mean, I don't know.
Again, they're going to play the victim. Yeah, he's going to play the fucking victim. And on top of the fact that he's going to play the victim, he's really going to feel like you're trying to be funny. Anything that you say, oh, why you keep bringing it up? And that's why I said, I don't know why the fuck you took so long to say, take her off. When it first happened, you should have said it, because now he's going to feel like you nagging. And that's going to trigger his ego. Because, bitch, what the fuck is your problem? And we see how Aries are. They get nasty. Their mouths get real nasty. And I don't know whether or not you're going to be able to deal with that coming from a vulnerable part. Because that's the worst thing. When you're coming to somebody being vulnerable and then they're coming to you with ego.
Man, leave that nigga. If you can't talk to them and express how you feel without all that shit going on that y'all gonna talk about right now, leave the nigga. What the fuck?
That's true, too.
Y'all fucking, first of all,
it's been a
y'all
minute.
need constant validation.
We do.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be in y'all soft. Y'all don't want to always have to be all masculine and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't come and be vulnerable to this nigga when you want to talk without fucking arguing, he's not for you.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're damn right, because I'm a baby.
He's not for you. Like,
you supposed to be the baby. Like, if you can't be in your...
I'm just saying, if you feel like you're walking on eggshells, that's what it sounds like to me. You know what? I'd rather, because I know him. And
Yep.
No.
Yep. You ain't supposed to be walking on eggshells. He is.
It's no good. I mean, but I know women think different from men. You know, I'm probably more like direct with the shit. Leave them. It ain't like
You
it's that
are.
easy. You know what I'm saying? But
You're taking emotions right on out of it.
listen, because my thing is, if what I need is not getting met, the fuck I care about.
And
What the
I
fuck
think men be having more self-respect for themselves than females too. We ain't ready for that fucking conversation. Men don't put up with the type of shit that females put up with any fucking way. So it's like, that's why it's like when they cheat, we take them back, we be with them. We do it, they leaving. You're the biggest hoe in America and they can never get over it. They put themselves on a pedestal more than we do, and that's a problem. And that's why I'm saying again, if the nigga ain't willing to change, just off you saying, listen, I feel some type of way about it, he not for you. Cause it's gonna be other times where you're gonna feel like that.
See what I'm saying? It's what she said. That's not no way to be in no fucking relationship.
Yeah. You shouldn't feel like you can't talk to your person without having a problem. And you know what? That's how I was with the Taurus, and I kept leaving him. Because if I feel like I have to not say things because it's going to trigger you, but it's already bothering me, then we can't be together. We're not on the same frequency. We probably never will be.
And then it's been 2 years too.
Yeah. But you also, I blame you too. I'm going to blame you for this one. Because in those 2 years, you should have said everything about how you felt. And if there wasn't any movement being made, that's when you should have left. But you said that there was a lot of change. So I don't know. I feel like a female, though, that's a deal breaker for me every fucking time.
My thing is like...
That's a deal breaker for me every time.
But
I don't fuck around with that female shit.
Wait, babe, listen. Because I also told you that... You say he Aquarius moon. I also told you that we would change. We do little shit here and there, just enough to keep you around. Now, is what he changing the shit that really matter, or just little minor shit
that he already don't care about?
Like put the toilet seat down after he pissed.
Yep.
Like, it depends on the type of changes being made.
That's true too. Damn, that's a good point. Yeah. Like them shits don't even have to mean anything.
Word.
Them little changes could be shit he already didn't care about.
How you know is when he willing to change some shit that he don't want to change.
Right.
That's the ones that count.
Like that bitch. Because he don't want to leave her. And I don't think that he don't want to leave her because he don't want to be with you. I think, again, it's
a fallback.
Safety.
A safety net, just in case.
It's safety. He's scared as fuck that if it don't work out, he don't have nobody else. You fucking up his safety net.
He changed from being a dog to trying to be a faithful man, so he says. So he used to cheat on you, now you think he might not be? He said, but to be... Wait, she said from a dog to trying to be a faithful man, so he said. So you don't even believe that? He was cut off certain conversations. He has cut off certain conversations and shit, but that social media thing bothers me. I think it's the fallback thing, and you two need that too. Yeah, that's definitely what it is, 100%. No, he used to dog women before me. Now he trying to be faithful with you, so he says. Listen.
You don't trust him. That's a big problem too, trust. Because when we don't trust people, we automatically feel like they're always doing something. You don't trust them.
I mean, that could also be gaslighting too, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he said before me, he never had a real relationship, never was faithful, never was settling down.
That sound like you. That sound like you.
Because I see flaws. Listen, I wasn't in a lot of relationships first off.
Word, he was only in 4.
This is my fourth relationship right here. So, in those other relationships, I mean, I was kind of dogging them because they were women that I just needed at the time. They weren't women who I wanted. You know what I'm saying? They were there for the perfect timing for me. Like, whatever I needed, God put them in my life. Like, look, I see what you need right now. This is what these women are here for.
Not you saying God said you.
They came around when I needed them. I ain't bring them around. I don't know. God, they was there, right time, right place. And, you know, I took stuff from out them relationships, but I knew that these weren't relationships I wanted to be in. I didn't want to be in those relationships. So I wasn't willing to make any type of changes for them. I mean, I made them feel like they was the prettiest women in the world. I did my part as being their counterpart. I did what I was supposed to do. But I also still was doing some bullshit still, though. but just doing enough to make them want to stay.
Yo, he was on, and that's a Aries moon. You have to be. I mean, Aquarius moon. You have to be careful because they're sneaky. Like I told y'all in the last one, when I had went on his phone, he said his ex didn't really go through his phone like that, and when she did, he would have shit together. The nigga had a million scam likelies. Okay, he had messages from all different types of bitches for years too, like their whole relationship. Okay, and even though he said like, oh, it was in between the breakup, no, it was not. He was in this bitch bed some nights and sending dick pics to bitches. Okay, and I'm pretty sure she thought that they was back together in La La Land living their best life. Okay, like they have a very sneaky side to them. Okay, and you don't know until you know, and I wouldn't even known, but bitch, I was determined to find out with any nigga though. That's just my thing, to not go with the flow. I feel like women that he dealt with wanted him too, like when you really kind of desperately want a nigga because they showing you the attention that you want. That's how his exes were, like they wanted him because he made them feel good, but they ignored all the fucking red flags. I seen every last fucking red flag from the beginning. It was like, nah, you fixing this. I don't like that. And that was the will to change over settling. Because I feel like if them females would have did the same thing that I did in the beginning, they probably wouldn't even lasted. He wouldn't have been okay with that. Like, it was the fact that they were settling. They were okay with how it was because they were happy with what he was giving them. That's deep.
That's deep. It's the truth, though.
That's deep. That's why they be so upset, though, because they know they took whatever. Damn.
Hey.
Sucks to be you. Grow up.
Hey, don't hate the play, hate the game.
Right.
You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? Don't get mad at me because I knew how to play the game right.
Anyways, SB. Now that you're hearing this, because I got this game from Ebony. You remember Ebony, right? I don't know where the fuck she went, but Ebony's ex-husband was an Aquarius. Okay? Ebony's ex-husband was a February Aquarius, though, I think. And she was giving me the rundown. And I was fucking listening. Okay? Everything that was being said, I paid attention to. And she was right.
Yeah, I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still here, Mo.
We still here by accident, okay?
We supposed to got off like...
This is how we talk on the phone all day.
Supposed to got off like 50 minutes ago.
This is how it happens on the phone. Just going with the conversation.
It's like a natural...
It's a natural flow of conversation. Yeah, we can talk all fucking day. But again, I'm going to have to play this back later.
I'm just here single as fuck and all this advice.
So, my advice for the single as fuck people. What's your advice for the single as fuck people?
For the single as fuck people, be single as fuck. Don't go looking for nobody. Focus on yourself. The right person is going to find you.
Well, what you supposed to do until then? What you mean focus on yourself?
Make sure you got the bag coming in, and make sure you're being pleasured. I can't say it more simpler than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like...
And don't hold yourself back. I feel like women feel like they have to hold themselves back because there's a stigma that if you're fucking too much, you're a hoe or things like that. Live your best life. Go through those experiences, whether it is, dating or being in a relationship or getting married or whatever the fuck is meant for you is going to happen. You can't avoid it by staying in the house and not fucking. You don't avoid anything. You just prolong those lessons. So when you finally get in a relationship at 50, that 50-year-old nigga ain't shit. So get it out the way now. And enjoy.
Go out there and mingle, man.
And enjoy your fucking life. Because if you don't enjoy your life, you're going to be the miserable one in the end. And everybody around you is going to know you're miserable.
Yeah. And if you're single with a roster, if ain't nobody standing out from all the rest of them,
get another one. That was my shit before I met you. If that nigga don't work,
I didn't hear you saying that shit.
I would have never got to you if I didn't keep getting another one. You was a couple another one.
A couple another. Hey, yo, you annoying. That was really to help me.
Okay.
Been monogamous dater, and now dude is coming at me left and right. I don't know what to do. take them all.
I mean, what do you want?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
What do you want
Yeah,
out
what's
of
your
the
end goal?
relationship?
Because you said you've always been a monogamous dater, right? So are you still trying to be that way, or are you trying to do something different? Like being monogamous dater wasn't working. Like,
I think this should be an advice channel. We got good fucking advice. Nah, for real.
But what if everybody not gonna be coming here for? This could be an everything channel.
Niggas ain't coming here because they think we sitting up here talking about ourselves all damn day.
Everything channel.
It's an everything channel. Okay. Okay. But can you help me? I've always been monogamous. So again, I'll just do it all. Monogamy usually comes in the form of commitment. It comes in the form of somebody that actually wants to be one-on-one with you, and nobody is going to know. Yeah, I like this too. Nobody knows right away if they like you. Like, that was the same way for him. In the beginning, he wasn't like Johnny on the spot. I knew what the fuck I wanted. But I find that today's world, dating is disgusting. And if you're sitting up here looking for the love of your life, and that's like putting your hand in shit, hoping to find the golden key. So good luck. That's all I got. Because for real, it's you trying to be monogamous right now is going to be very hard.
Don't put all your eggs in one
You
basket.
don't live in the world of monogamy. And the time where we probably could have had that shit has been gone.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket, man. Nigga trip and fumble you, all your eggs broke, and you gotta start all over.
Don't worry about monogamy right now. Worry about life.
But niggas showing you and showing you like putting that best foot forward, you see different from what you've been going through, then maybe you hand him a little bit more eggs. So don't dump them all in him. You start giving him a little bit more. You still being consistent, doing what he supposed to be doing for you. Until he got all the eggs. Now you with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? It'll happen.
Yes, the sea has piss in it. Okay? Them fish in the sea are now swimming in piss. And that's what I'm saying. Before I got in this relationship, my biggest thing was sex. I didn't really need them for anything else because I felt like everything else that they were giving me was bullshit. Or even if they weren't giving me bullshit, I just didn't trust them, and so I played with them that way. In that form. They may have wanted to be serious, but I just didn't feel like they were worth it. So now, even with him, I was very serious with him, but I also was very straight fucking forward. I want the dick, but I want to see the dick a lot. I want to see the person who belongs to the dick too. So it's kind of like that. But again, I'm just telling you guys from experience, don't worry about monogamy right now. Because everybody has somebody. And these niggas have a couple somebodies, 4 or 5 of them. You may have 2, and if you don't, you behind. Get 2, and when somebody decides that they want to take you serious, not you want to take them serious, then you act on it.
I feel like, especially looking at this relationship here, and I feel like in order for a relationship to work for me, I gotta feel like I love you more than you love me.
You think you love me more than I love you?
All the fucking time.
How the fuck do you feel that?
I don't tell you that.
You put me through more shit than I put you through.
That don't mean I don't love you more.
What the fuck? It does. I stayed through the bullshit.
You passed all the tests. It was just tests.
But you probably wouldn't stay if I put you through that shit.
Because I didn't love you more then. Maybe now I would.
You wouldn't put up with that shit now. You fuck around and you would leave me as soon as you heard something.
Never know. But good thing we ain't gotta figure that out.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Take that advice, man. That's how I feel. Yeah, that's how I feel. Games change. Yeah. Not a test. You passed all the tests.
Okay.
Thank you, Monique.
All right, y'all. We getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I want to go to sleep. I gotta cook now. See this shit?
See? Look, what I told you. I told you. I said you gonna get up 7 o'clock, ain't gonna want to cook.
I never went to sleep
You did.
though.
But, yeah.
All right, y'all. I gotta go. Till next time, guys. Bye.